What's up everybody, Jay here. Now, if you watched the last video, you have the Princess Goblin, you have a ton of XP, but now you're sitting there going, well, how am I supposed to level up the Princess Goblin now because she's level 1 and everybody else is like level 20 already? That's what this video is for. I'm going to help you not only level her up, but level up the rest of your party again with a bunch of easy to get XP, and I'm going to help you get another rare Mirage. What Mirage is it this time? Well, this time it's Fritt, the baby Ifrit that you may have missed out on earlier in the game. And all you need are this guy and this guy. So hopefully you had your copper gnome and your floating eye either in your party as part of your stack or, sitting back up, because these two are the crux of how to get this XP. And if you didn't have them in your party, don't worry too much. All you need is your copper gnome to be level 10, and that's about it. Your floating eye can be pretty low level, but it does help if these guys are higher up. First, we'll start with the copper gnome, and if you notice at the end of his Mirage board is the transfiguration slot, which only needs level 10 to unlock it. It doesn't need anything else. So having enough XP to get across there is really simple, seeing as the two spots in front of it are about 3 each, so all you need is a total of 7 SP to unlock this. And unlocking his transfiguration leads to the Mithril Giant. Now, the Mithril Giant is important for this because the very first ability you can learn with him for only 1 SP is Smash, which is a support ability that you actually can use on the world map, so keep that in mind. Now, as for the floating eye is really simple. If you look right above the very first spot, which is Hypnosis, you will see Flutter, which is a support ability to fly, rain, and lawn a short distance. But where do you use that? Well, guess what? I'm about to show you. Alright, so first thing you need to do is head back to the Cornelia region, the same spot you fought the Princess Goblin, and then just walk right on past her, right to the Nether Nebula, which is the cave you did back in, I believe, Chapter 2. This is one of the very first dungeons you did, so that's how early you can actually access this. And if you explored the Nether Nebula back there in Chapter 2 or 3, whenever it was, you know exactly where I'm leading you to, because there's an area of this cave that is blocked off by a giant rock that has this weird symbol above it. So easiest thing to do from here is just backtrack a little bit, go up, there's a save point there. Make sure you switch your stacks so you turn the copper gnome into the Mithril Giant and put him in your stack. Once that's done, just walk right back up to the rock and let the Mithril Giant do his thing. So now you're wondering, so what does the floating eye do? Well, the very next little section, you're going to see these little wings above a little gap in the wall. Walk up to it, hit examine, and the floating eye will then turn you both littlekin and float you right over to the next platform. And that's it. Simple as that. This next area, while it has the same creatures as the previous portions of the cave, they're about 10 levels higher, give a lot more XP. You can get about 6,000 to 8,000 XP per fight, and it can boost up a lot of the low-level guys you have, or just yourself in general, in a very short amount of time. But wait, because there's one more little secret in this area. Earlier, when you came into the Nether Nebula, you had the choice of fighting either Shiva, Ifrit, or Ramu, and if you chose not to fight Ifrit, you actually have a second chance to catch the Mirage that you would have gotten from that fight. All you have to do is just simply wander around and do random battles, and eventually he's going to pop up and you're going to get little Fritt here. Now, Fritt is really easy to actually capture. All you need to do is hit him with one fire spell, so it could be a fire spell from either your Black Knack or maybe even the Foxfire from Tama, but all you need to do is just hit him with one of those spells and his Pristunity will activate. So there you go, a ton of XP and another rare Mirage. Look at that, another 2-for-1 special for you. So I hope it helped. Thank you for watching. Like the video if it did help you out. Subscribe, because guess what? I'm going to have more tips and tricks coming up for World of Final Fantasy. My own playthrough going on, tons of other videos, and it just helps out. I would really appreciate it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.